Motherfucker. It's the Doug Rice Show. The Doug Rice Show. Hey, okay, that's the opening. I have to, I got to work on it. But I just decided to pop on in, see what everybody was doing. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well this Saturday. Did a good live last night. I posted that. For you folks that don't know, my name's Doug Rice. And, well, I do this shit. Gonna wait a little while and see who decides to drop on by. May do a YouTube live later. We killed a good live last night. Folks, let me tell you something. If you get a chance to go over to the YouTube live, you might find some, I would say, informative material that I've decided to promote a little bit because it kind of roundly puts all that I talk about. Decided to try something new. I've got this television I keep referring to that you guys can't see. Decided to search term black news on the TV. See what happened. Saturday night. How's everybody doing? Welcome. I know everybody will trickle in. It's 5:05 on the 11th of December as we creep closer and closer to the 1-year anniversary. That day, January 6th, 2021, when Doug Rice decided, you know what, fuck this shit. No. And then decided, and persevered in maintaining a presence on some damn platform for as long as they'd have me and as long as they didn't ban me and as long as I was able to provide, I think, quality information. Now, folks, I don't want everyone to get it twisted. This is not a movement. A movement is shit. This is not a cause. We're not doing this shit. Somebody else is. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to gather anybody up. None of that shit. Okay? What I'm trying to do is get your attention. I think I can do that. And one of the reasons I think I do that is because I've been talking to people for over 30 years on the phone. And I have yet to run out of shit to say. I've been doing this, running my mouth, conversing for all of this time. Never without a loss for words. Never without something to fucking tell somebody, somehow, some way. And so I decided on the 6th of January this year, when I saw caucasity lose its mind, when I saw those individuals that are determined to be white, above all else, this they must be. Isn't that ridiculous? We're Hebrews. I mean, they're Polish or from some other family or tribe. They're, Argentinians, Spain, Spaniards, Germans, all of these tribes stemming from families, from bloodlines, from, geographical locations, now just want to throw it all away just to be a single color of motherfucker. And then when they are a single color of motherfucker, then they want to get all rowdy and shit and tell everybody that they're a single color of motherfucker. Now, look at me. So, I'm just saying, as we go about this penal colony for Negroes, as you and I, as Hebrews, misidentified as black people, no such thing as black people. No such thing as white people. No such thing as red people. No such thing as yellow people. We must destroy that shit. That's the thing. That's what's doing it. And by destroy, I don't mean let's collectively unite and do some shit. No. I don't want anyone to think that I'm rallying anyone up to do shit. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit there. More importantly, I want you to get that goddamned grin off your fucking faces, because not one fucking thing is funny. Nothing's funny. Now, listen, if you consider my request action, motherfucker, then yes. Let's get back to the basics. The reason I encourage all of us, the progeny of slaves, Hebrews, one and all, the royal family, the tribe of Judah, and Levi, and who else? But they got Judah. we, we got every cause to take a pause up in this motherfucker. Do you understand? We can, I think, in good conscience, say, time the fuck out just for a moment. Can we take a minute? Yeah, how about that? I don't even want to, I'm not trying to cause or foment or rise. I don't want you to do shit. In fact, what I prefer, what I'd like each and every one of us, transatlantic slave trade descendants, to stop a minute. Take a little time. Watch them closely. No. Listen, listen. Here's where we're making a mistake. Fuck up. Here's what we're making a mistake. Too many of us are listening to what they are saying. We got to stop that shit. That's just getting all kind of shit all confused and fucked up and got us chasing our tail and running around that fucking hamster wheel I've talked about. Y'all remember that, don't you? So we must stop listening to what they're saying, because my wife, God bless her, 20 years putting up with this, said to me and has said to me and continues to hold dear this thing. The mouth can be made to say anything. And these motherfuckers are proving that shit true, because you have to understand. See, when they do shit to us, and we expire, they do the thoughts and prayers and I'm sorry, dissecting and round robbing and, talking to other bald-faced individuals who seem really content in assimilating to whatever the fuck's going on, because let me tell you, folks, it's all off. But problem is, folks, is we listen. We watch, but then we listen. We watch, and then we listen. Here's what I'm trying to do. Let's break the goddamned cycle. Stop listening. You know what's going to help? Stop talking. Stop asking. Stop looking. Stop expecting. Stop. Just for goddamn stop. Because the shit keeps happening. They keep telling us who we are by how they treat us. You think we're not Hebrews? I say we are. The reason I say we are, because we are set apart. You know what they keep doing? Setting us the fuck apart in one way or another. We're set apart to be asphyxiated. 9 minutes, breath delayed, detained, denied, and dead. You understand? We're set apart to be shot multiple times, asking someone not to run us over. We're set apart to have the homes we thought were valued at $500,000 to have them immediately devalued on the basis of the fact that you dared show your face and showed us you were black. You can't do that. Of course your house went $500,000. Why were you moving there? What were you trying to prove? Were you trying to prove something? I believe they proved something. These are the things that are in the news. This is why they do this shit, folks, because listen, folks, too many, I'm going to say this, too many a motherfucker who claims to be for you tells you to get with the fucking program. Let me explain. I'm never going to tell you to get with the fucking program. Don't get with the fucking program. The program is what's got your fucking asses the where it is the now. Da-da? You understand? Don't get with the program. Listen to me. I'm not fomenting going against the program. I'm looking to deprogram you. I'm looking to format you. I'm looking to show you there are moves being made. There's fuckery afoot. Do you understand? And when I tell you it's sinister, motherfucker, it's more than sinister. It's subtle. It's Josh Hawley subtle. Although he's gotten so fucking strange, now people kind of look at him and go, oh, dude, you're fucked up, huh? So this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. Listen, we're coming, I tell you what it is they fear the most. The one thing they want to cancel. I don't know who the fuck coined the phrase woke. That was stupid. Why'd you name it something so now they can attack it? We are now aware of the circumstances all of us are in and have been in for years. That's all. Another fuck woke. Woke is what you do when you get up in the morning. Let's not vilify the fucking word woke. It's not fair to what I've been doing for 50 some odd years, which is opening my eyes and awakening and being woke. I don't understand. And now suddenly it's something we're going to stamp out. What are we going to do? A grand rising? And that'll set up a whole nother goddamn set of problems. Folks, listen. They don't want us to be aware. Why is that? It's not so much that wokeness, convicts certain individuals. It's not just the fact that quote unquote wokeness is what gets people all in their goddamned feelings. It's just that it's doing it now. It's not the wokeness. I'm not tripping on the fact these folks are feeling some kind of goddamned way. We've always known they've felt some fucking way. But they've always been, marginal. They've always had it under somewhat control. Now, at this stage of the game, they appear to be losing control. Now, listen, don't get your panties in a bunch. The folks I'm talking about when I say they are those folks that identify themselves as white folks. Any of you that don't, please disregard. Not talking about you. You Germans, you Polish, you Chinese, you Spanish, you Mexicans, we're Hebrews and you're, Hey, I'll even call the guys over there Israelis. They're cool. I'm good. I'm good with them. They worship our God. They'll get straightened out. It won't be a melee. I've thought about that. The folks imposter, the imposters. We're gonna take it easy on those guys. They'll be useful. They'll be useful when they get with the program. Understand who we are. I think they'll have no problem getting in the fuck line. I think they'll be most useful, in fact. And so I'm going to kind of reverse on that. So, how's everybody doing? Good opening? Yes, 5/16, Saturday. This is the Doug Rice Show. What I do is I talk. I tell you, I dissect, if you will. I put shit in perspective. What I try to do is I try to shake off the fucking bullshit they serve by the gallons every day. I mean, fuck Kool-Aid. No, we're not drinking Kool-Aid. Folks, this is crystal clear poisoned water. That's what they're shoving down our goddamn throats. Water so deadly, so fucking diseased, and yet so crystal clear and just inviting, cold, brisk. Don't drink that shit. Don't drink that shit. Listen, just pay attention now. So I'm looking at Black News on YouTube. A Google company, right? And, we got the more young Black Americans calling themselves conservative. Now, this is the first thing that popped in my eye from Fox News, saying that Black people, Black Americans, the folks they identify us as Hebrews, we're more conservative. No, we're less tolerant of your bullshit. And when you come up in our face to take a poll and we say, fuck you, get up our face, don't check conservative like you're saying more Black Americans calling them. That's not what that... Listen, folks, I think they're getting shit confused. When we are talking amongst ourselves and we invite you to mind your goddamned business and you happen to have been a Fox reporter who's polling Black people for, their political stance, when we tell you to get the fuck on, that ain't us being conservative. I thought I'd mix apples and oranges. Let's see how that goes. Hey, Saturday, you're looking at me. How's it going? So, opened up a fundle count, right? No big deal. I believe I have managed to reason my way through and thread the needle of, justification. Fuck all who don't agree. But I will say to my first and the original in my mind, a person that supported me on this platform and every other platform, Detrina, here, wherever you are. I can't see you, so I hope you're here. But Detrina, who will probably see this because I am, hopefully will post this on YouTube for her. She actually supported my Fundly, first person to ever do that. And you know what? I love that shit. I thank you. And as anonymous as she tried to remain, she gave me $25, folks. That's more than enough. I truly, heartfelt appreciate that shit because it gives me hope in knowing that maybe I can do this shit. But I need you to understand something, folks, because everything I do until kingdom come. And I do that consciously because if we don't put first the kingdom and its interest, nothing else will matter. So everything I do, conscious of the fact that one day I believe these folks will come get people like me and put me somewhere. They don't want me talking about this. They're already wanting to cancel what I will never stop talking about. So how is this going to work? If they get in power and they determine that if you talk about, slavery, if you talk about history, if you talk about their part in it and who we are in the whole scheme of things, and suddenly it's no longer permissible to do, I hope everyone understands that I will never shut up and cannot shut up. And somehow I can now relate to the whole parable that if I were not to speak, the very rocks themselves would cry out and approach the kingdom that's upon us all. So yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Fuck that. And plus, fuck them. Fuck them. Are you serious? How can anyone anywhere be mad that I'm talking? One guy talking to folks who are my family, folks who are the royal line of David, folks who are Hebrews. How can anybody get mad at one guy for doing that when we got listen, I need you to understand, you know what happened last Saturday, right? Not today, but last Saturday when they dressed up the same and they made up their little masks and they made up the little shields and they all watched in unison and all that shit. That wasn't from one guy sitting in his house talking to a bunch of folks on TikTok. Oh no. No. The right-wing white supremacists that somehow bust themselves on a fucking U-Haul. No, they did this. This is what TikTok gathering. No. This is what YouTube. These motherfuckers are making moves. And what's interesting is, listen, you can tell what's going at the heart of a matter from what you see going on the fringe outer edge of a matter. And if their kids are circulating petitions to bring back slavery, if they've got the gonads to go to Washington, D.C. and march on Lincoln's motherfucking memorial. Oh, motherfucker, what? If they've got the, what we call, forethought to put together some rudimentary and rather childish looking, completely ill of any use shields together. I don't know if those shields could withstand a single blow, but they were uniform. They were pretty. They were nice. They made a nice fucking picture. It was ominous. It looked good. And certainly afterwards, when we talk about motherfuckers on TV, talking about shock troops. When Steve Bannon shortly thereafter talks about 4,000, the number 4,000 shock troops, relating and akin to those suffered in Nazi Germany. Folks, let me tell you something. These motherfuckers ain't playing at the center. Everybody follow that? I know you did. I make a long point. But if it's on the fringe, if it's emanating, if it's leaking oil, more likely there's oil in the fucking center. If there's a death smell emanating from the motherfucking house, more likely there's a body inside the domicile. What do you fucking want? They are emanating their intent. Ask one of them what time it is. I wonder what they'll do if you're in the wrong fucking neighborhood. Sit in a vehicle minding your goddamn business and watch one of them act out. Tell me how safe you feel. Tell me how safe you feel. Listen, folks. The act of being black in America is an act of aggression in some people's eyes. Do you understand? The being in that sense is what incorporates the act, and it causes action. At the right time, the right moment, in the right circumstances, the right words, right attitude, right day, right time of day. I don't know what the fuck it is. They see a sign, you say the wrong thing, now listen, who else gets away with that shit? Who else gets to snap and then get it all explained away and taken in alive, I might add? Nowhere else have I seen motherfuckers get taken out for selling cigarettes. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me. Okay? And another one killed 9 motherfuckers and gets taken to Wendy's. If I see a fucking smile on a goddamn face, we gonna have problems. We gonna have problems. Let me tell you something. If you out in public and you see me coming, you better, ooh, Lord have mercy. Because I'll start running it down. We can just begin loud. Real loud. I'll make you real uncomfortable. Didn't I tell you? What you smiling for? You think you at home? What you think you surrounded by friends that come to your aid, your rescue? Is that what you think you are? Huh? Is that what you think you are? You mean McDonald's just ordered you a number one? Be all fucked up. But I'll get my point across. I won't do that. I'm just joking. I mean, the energy of invite. Just turn that shit off. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Every one of us does that shit. Why do we do that shit? We have the genetic throwback from the 50s of trying to be accommodating. We can't help it. Motherfucker got nerve to tell me, you know what? I think you hate white people. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Come here. Did y'all know a secret? None of us hate them. Doesn't matter what the fuck we do to them. Doesn't matter. No. In fact, folks, we have a sickness. We love these motherfuckers. I know. You know it's true. And deep in your heart, you don't want to. But you do. You care, you give a fuck, you don't want to see no harm come nobody, especially anybody, especially, you feel pity, you feel sorrowful, you feel, and it's that thoughts and prayers, that spirituality, that being a Negro, a Hebrew, a loving, caring, forgiving individual, special, as they call us. You could not enslave any other people successfully. Why do you think every nation has done it? There's something about Negroes. I know, it's a lot to take in, but, I try. I try to deliver it, just bit by bit, just little by little, drop by, just in a dropper, of knowledge. But I try to be consistent because here's the deal. You think I'm just running off in the mouth, but here's the deal. As soon as you turn it off for me, what you're going to have is called Cassidy's going to crowd in on your ass every goddamn place you look. And if you're listening to me, you'll notice it. And soon you'll be on guard, which is where we all need to be. We ain't at motherfucking home, folks. Do you understand? We are the only people that are not anywhere voluntarily. I'm sorry, you didn't hear that? That shit rings, don't it? It almost echoes, don't it? We are the only motherfuckers who are where we are against our will. If that doesn't get that goddamned grin off your Hebrew faces, nothing will. Nothing should sober you up as hard the slap of reality like that. Folks, just stop. Enjoying your life, I know, right? Right. I dig it. I'm enjoying mine too. But ever so often, just take a moment. Focus, motherfuckers. Focus. Just for a minute. Just to, you know what it's called? I want you to center yourself. God damn it. That's what I want you to do ever so often. Take a minute. Just a minute. Just take it. Man, listen, do it for yourself. Do it for your children. Doug's just, do you know what they're doing for their children? They're canceling our goddamn history. You got a problem? Me telling you to do something for your children, what these fucks are doing for theirs at our expense? Get that goddamn grin off your fucking faces as you walk about this penal colony for Negroes. Don't you give them one fucking more goddamn gram of your energy. I think we've given enough. Don't you? My giver is broken. I don't know. It's me. Is it me? Is it me or has it stopped? Well, we know what I'm here for, right? It's all about black news. We started off with a couple who says their home value was underestimated by $500,000. And then, well, we can go into redlining and the real estate market and the federal government when giving homes and setting up vet loans to veterans coming back from World War II. We're very specific in making sure that Negroes stayed in their place. And I might tell you that was far and away from those they considered white folks. So, and that was a government sanctioned fucking hypocrisy of sheer fucking you think of that shit, man. You just went and you dodged like every bullet Nazis had to throw at you. And they don't like black folks. Oh, no. But you made it. You gave it Pacific Theater. Woo, baby. You come back, you got the Army thing. You happen to live up north, so you won't get lynched for wearing the suit coming back home. Good. But you do live up north, and so you go for a home. And what you're unaware of is that every home that every realtor shows you everywhere is designed for you. It's a placement. It's not an opportunity. And unbeknownst to us as we trust and believe, making sure we were far and away from that. Let me just say this to you. That setup, this is going to smack you right. You need to hear me, okay? Now, understand what we're talking about, 1950, 1940, right? That setup of segregating United States citizens from one another, us being those who are segregated from, has stood the test of time until today, December 11th, 2021, 5:31 in the F. And if you don't believe me that there are patches of this great country stolen fair and square, owned by individuals now corralled on fucking reservations, just waiting because they know this shit's about over. And you can see the pockets of caucasity, strictly redline, and you know ain't no brothers and sisters there. Oh, all you gotta do is fly over. I fly over every day. That's right. I own several aircraft. I fly over every day in the United States, from stem to stern. I go worldwide. There are times that I decide I'm going to go from Dubai all the way to Paris, France, non-stop, put it on autopilot and just let the vehicle just flow. Sometimes while we're talking, I might be flying right now. And yes, you morons, I'm talking about Xbox. But no, listen, Xbox topography is real time. And I need you guys to understand this. They have hidden wealth from us for centuries. And I mean, they got that shit cold, dog. The money, the wealth, the land, the fucking built. Did you happen to notice the area the tornadoes hit? Anybody happen to notice the housing there? I mean, wasn't that spectacular? Certainly was. I know the demographic there has got to be an interesting tale. Moving on. But if you fly over this country using Microsoft's flight simulation, you can see it. You'll see it. Whole entire communities. Motherfuckers in little burgs in this fucking country where I will tell you a black face has never been seen. And one never better be seen either. I tell you that, unless you want to never be seen again. But, and to each their own, right? I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out. Keep that shit. You're going to fucking need it for as long as you can hold on to it. But I'm just saying, don't be fooled. Don't smile. Don't grin. You're captives. You're released captives. You're not free. If they freed us, they would have called it the Freedom Proclamation. I'll say it again. Instead, they called it the Emancipation Proclamation. And you know what they did? Just like emancipation, they took a fucking teenager and threw him out the fucking house and told him, get the fuck on. You want freedom? Fuck out of here. That's emancipation. Too much? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Folks, I love you all. Every one of you that listen to me, even those of you that don't like me, fuck you. I love you. And the fact is, black people almost find it impossible to sincerely hate anything. So no, we don't hate white folks. We love you. We want to work on that. We will. More importantly, it's, again, curious to me now that you want to cancel, as you say, your own history, your own memory, your own way you got rich. I mean, you might want to write that shit down for future reference. I mean, these are the things that I wonder together with my brothers, my sisters, my family, as I try to have them focus on the kingdom of God that is fast approaching. And let me tell you something. The unseen world will rule the seen world. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. There's no other way for this to go. Everything that we do here has already been done there, and everything's going to play out to its final conclusion. And motherfuckers, you know it's true. Why now are they getting so goddamn vigorous? Why? I thought some of these fools were kind of proud that they enslaved us, weren't you? What they going to do with them few? I mean, you want to cancel slavery. I don't know. Will the Ku Klux Klan kind of go with that? Or are they going to be like, whoa, hold up. Wait, what? You canceling us? Hold up, bro. I'm just saying, right? Because anybody thought about that? They say they want to cancel Martin Luther King. They want to cancel slavery. They want to teach their children about what happened. But we still got the Klan still walking around. I mean, Mitch McConnell, brothers, sisters, if you don't know, Mitch McConnell is card carrying. Y'all are out of your fucking mind. You're sick. Shit. I believe he'd admit it to me. I'd bring it out of him. Mitch, baby, come here. You, me, come here. Mitch, you can tell me, baby. Look at this face. You want to tell me. You're like Jack Nicholson. You want to tell me so bad. Mitch McConnell, card-carrying Klansmen, they literally want to cancel the very culture that sustains them. Is that what I'm to understand? So when you tell your brothers and your sisters that you no longer want to hear about slavery, what you think they gonna do? They gonna look at you and tell you to go shut the fuck up. I didn't even think about that. We are dead set for civil war. This is done. You can't cancel the sons and daughters of the South. You can't have it. You can't say nothing about us and have these little old ladies just go sit the fuck down somewhere. That's not going to happen. I didn't even think about that. That's going to be interesting. All right. We good? The opening is good. It's 5:37. Yeah, I get long, drawn out montage of what the fuck I want to say as I get this shit warmed up. Why? I don't know. It's just a fucking thing. What do you want me to do? I'm not going to make any excuses. This is what I do. I fucking talk people into comas. All right. Black news. That's the topic. Let's start at the beginning. BlackNews.com, filmmaker to release animated film that addresses childhood obesity among black youths. Who the fuck filmed? Who funded that shit? I can't get a fucking dollar? Wait, y'all can... Wait, no, fuck this. Now maybe I should ask for some fucking money. You mean to tell me all the shit going on, y'all gonna make a film that addresses obesity among the black you. Well, here, let me help y'all. In a few months, perhaps sooner, we be getting so much goddamn exercise trying to keep in front of these crazed motherfuckers. Obesity is going to be the last subject, and I can tell you a solved problem in the black community. Community they call black. So this film, I think those dollars could be better served here. Keep Doug Rice trying to keep you current. Make sure you don't do anything reckless with your money. Okay, maybe, I'm sorry, maybe it was a little too harsh. Founder of black-owned tea brand expands grocery store into 22 states. Nationwide, Penny Crockett, founder and CEO of Penny's Teas, now has nationwide distribution of her products in 22 states. Very good accomplishment. Absolutely outstanding. Now, I'm just curious as to the compromise that this young woman had to make in order to make that happen. She looks easy on the eyes, and she has this look that tells us shit went down. 22 fucking states? Okay. What? Close the door? Okay. I'm fucking with you. Stop. I'm trying to, and then draw back. I'm proud of her, but no? How about and I'm proud of her? No? What do you want first? The barb and then the uplifting, or just no straight into it and like no mercy? What? I'm fucking with her. I don't care. She's good. I'm glad. 22 people. Good. She's bought into this shit. She's ready for the next 20 years. Go ahead and prepare yourself. No, feel free. If your choice is this, feel free. If your choice is this, feel free. Motherfuckers, do you hear me? I'm not here to judge. You do you, boo. I'm just saying, the train's headed directly for wreckage. They're telegraphing, they're telling you, inflation, 40-year high. Stock up on your food. Buy your toilet paper. All these, they're already leaning into the chaos as they foment the civil war. And avoid the vaccine? What the fuck are we doing? And let me tell you something. All we gotta do is steer clear. Listen to me. You know how simple it'll be for us? Come here. All we gotta do is just say, it's not our business. If we come to terms with that realization, if we understand that our origins make that a fact, and the fact that they want to simply erase those origins before we can come to that conclusion strikes me as odd. I think there's some fuckery afoot. Why do they want us to forget? Maybe some of us are close to a decision. I think too many black minds have become unchangeable for their tastes. God damn it! What are we doing? Are we thinking for ourselves? They're not going to be happy with that shit. I don't think they are. Too bad. Anyway, yeah, if you're happy with this shit, if you like this shit, if you love this shit, if you think this shit's going to continue ad infinitum, motherfuckers, please invest your money, your time, your heart, your commitment, your spirit, your soul, your body. Give it everything, because let me tell you something, it will take everything in the end. So, if you don't see that a cliff is upon us, if you don't see the precipice, I can't fucking help you. This is all I can do. I can't do shit. Okay, so I'm glad for her. 22 fucking states. Good. 17-year-old black author becomes the youngest founder of an online freelance platform. That's cool. 17 years old. That's cool. It's cool. Seems like we're doing a lot of things. Seems like folks that look like, you, me, us, we're doing a lot of things. A lot of things in the legal arena as well. I've noticed that a black woman in New York is chasing after Donald. A black woman in Atlanta is chasing after Donald. A black dude in D.C. is chasing after Donald. Legally. One can only surmise what Donald Trump might be thinking about Hebrews these days. Okay. All right. How's everybody? Oh, did I tell you? Fundly. Fundly.com/The Doug Rice Show, right? Detrina, God bless her heart. First, my goodness, you know what? $25, I will hold that near and dear to my heart forever. Thank you so much. And it is true. Somebody reasoned with me, I make a living. I try to do what I do. At any point in time, they could bring this crashing down, and then what? You know what I hate? Yeah. And let me make this clear. I'm not going to be homeless or anything. No, that's not. No, it's just I just have to act like the captive I am. I'm Black in America. I'll survive. I just want to, I try to do things. I'm 56. I want to treat myself to as much, free time as possible. So I do it 100. Now, if at any point somebody puts me in a corner and all that shit, then of course I'll just do what they do. And they certainly survived. So, but the Fundly, I thought that was kind of cool. I did some research. It is not charity. I have to pay taxes. I have to use it for things. If at any point in time it sustains me to where I'm able to do this, like all in your damn face, I want to do some interviews. I want to interview some people. I do. Now, I'm going to say this only because if I didn't say this and I didn't mean it, then I shouldn't be doing this. Go with me on this. As good as I am at doing this, and I am, thank you, I am also exceptionally good at interviewing people. And damn it, if I didn't think that, there'd be no point in doing this or asking anybody for their goddamn support. So please don't think it complete ego, but it is slightly there. Get over it. And my God, you know what fucks me up? They don't look like me, boy. They start talking about themselves real good, boy. Oh, yeah, man. Brother starts, you arrogant chip on your shoulder. What? Really? Anytime brothers say what the fuck they want, we got a chip on our shoulder. Anytime brothers are settled in their goddamn opinions and it's immovable, unstoppable, and could give a fuck about the next motherfucker, boy, that's a problem. You're arrogant. You're difficult. I am all of those things. All right, let's continue. I don't know what else what it might offer. I hope everybody's enjoying. Go to Doug Rice, the one and only. Check out last night's live. It is really a good live. Listen, I'm going to say this directly into the camera. Last night's live was very good. It's on YouTube right now. Doug Rice, the one and only. It's good. Here's the reason I say it's good. It's good because it covers all the bases. It tells you what I'm about. You look here, you see fragments. You see disjointed conversation. You see drifting. You see me going from here to there. But yesterday, I covered it all, baby. It was good. It was good. And I'd like everybody to take a damn look and also support me. Give me some damn support. You know why? Because they're going to come get me. They're going to come get me. You guys seeing the same shit I'm seeing when you close your eyes? You get somewhere quiet, you hearing that high pitch. You know the Creator's reaching out to us in some way, shape, or form, waking us the fuck up. Maybe the pineal gland might be activated. Something is coming, and the frequency can be felt worldwide. I know. You get somewhere quiet. And I guarantee it'll grow louder the more silence you bring. The reoccurring dreams that each and every Hebrew is having right to this day. And some of you won't admit that you've been having dreams for years. The same dream over and over. And it involves us. And you fucking know it. Now I know, you don't want to really admit it openly. Maybe one of us needs to just talk about it so it gets a cascading effect of, admittance. Every one of you knows what I'm talking about. Every one of us that's conscious, that looks about, sees where we are, knows who we are, understands Scripture, believes in the Bible, prays to the Most High God of all creation. You know something's coming. Something's afoot. You're not in this mess. You don't really give a fuck. You're looking, you're cautious, but you're not, you're not Democrat, you're not Republican. You don't really give a damn. And then when you get in a place that's quiet and you get into yourself, this tone, it's an unchanging tone that intensifies as you get more and more meditative and in a silent state. It's not telling you anything. I'm not talking about fucking hearing voices. Shut the fuck up. I'm just talking about the tone. The tone is there. Everyone hears it. Everyone hears it. They hear it too. Why do you think they're losing their fucking minds? They hear it all over the globe. Could be anything. Could be anything, but it's there. Everybody knows it's there. Now the tone could be physical. It could be something that's actuated out far away from us, but the visions, the dreams, the recurring dreams that every one of you Hebrews is having and scared to fucking admit it and won't even admit it to yourself. You wake up every fucking day and you have the same remembrance of the same fucking dream. It's been 2, 3, you know it. You see us somewhere. Feels fucked up, don't it, just to get it out there amongst us. You know what could be accomplished if motherfuckers left us alone? Do you know what we could talk about amongst ourselves? Like a breath of fresh air. To talk amongst ourselves, the only people with a true common history. And the only people that for some reason does not get to talk about it amongst ourselves without the input of the very motherfuckers that put us here. We need to separate from the Gentile nations. We need to remember that was our duty. That was our purview. That's what we are. The very essence of who we are is Hebrews, is separate. The very being of who and what we are remaining untainted, if you must use that word, unaffected from outside influence that have been affected by other outflow. The Creator wanted us pure in our worship of him. Okay, don't get in your fucking feelings. And he wanted that pure worship to spread around the fucking globe, but no. Fucking. Are we happy now? Are we done? Are we good? 400 years enough? Everybody good? What, we believers now? Put us in slavery. Now it's time to make some other groups believers. I know, right? I know, that was, it's Saturday. We fucking won. Never said I was a nice guy. I never said I was a nice guy. Some of you have asked listen, I'm not a spiritual advisor. Fuck you. Never even mistake me for that. No. I'm not a minister. I'm not compliant. I'm not respectable. I'm not respectful. I'm not decent. There's nothing about it that's decent, okay? I'm going to remain that way for a fucking purpose. They're not going to slide next to me, motherfuckers. You ain't going to throw no reverend in front of my fucking name and have him slide next to me talking about, let's talk over here. Because I want him always to expect, no, you can't talk to him. All you're going to do is cuss you out. I wish you would not do that. No. Don't talk to that motherfucker. He's stupid. That's how you keep them. That's how it's like this. Get the fuck out of my face, man. Fuck away from me, man. Right? I just unpleasant. No. You're over there, though, right? So, I don't know, man. It's just, I'm fed up. I'm incapable of bullshit anymore. Okay. All right, so it's 5:53. I've been at this for a minute. I think I'll call it because I might do something a little bit later. The night show was good. The night show was good. And I don't want to lose my voice because I'll need it tomorrow. You know, I got to stop everybody from going to church tomorrow. Everybody can't go to church. Don't do that. They listen to us enough and they've already tainted the church, and stop. Doug Rice. Doug Rice, the one and only. The Doug Rice Show, fondly. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I think you guys, I think you guys are awesome. I think you're Hebrews. I know you are. I know that our plight is far from over. I know that we are meant to do other things and should prepare for doing those things. We are to remain separate from the nations. The Gentiles' time is nearly over. And we ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Listen, listen to me. Y'all want to get involved in what the fuck going on? Show me how we are somehow benefiting from all the shit they fighting about. Show me where our portion is. Show me our portion. Now, compared to other motherfuckers' portions now. You talking about potions. I ain't talking about we ain't getting nothing. I'm talking about I want some goddamn comparison. Don't fuck with me. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to leave you with this. You see a Hebrew, you tell that Hebrew you love them. Come out of nowhere with this shit. See what happens. Treat each other well, decently. Tell one another that you give a goddamn about one another. Just do it. Look at each other and say, hey man, you all right? And they'll go, what do you mean I'm all right? I'm just checking, bro. Or something, there's no threat. And be like, oh damn. Let that shit catch. Let them see us checking on each other's safety as a matter of motherfucking rote. Every time we look and gaze upon one another, we make sure we're okay. Motherfucker, the kind of nervousness that would probably bring about an opposite effect. Don't do that. No, I'm just kidding. Whoo, the reason I say that is that, and I'm closing, is that the one thing they fear is black unity. J. Edgar Hoover. Terrified of black unity, but not scared to throw a dress on once in a while. Gotta love it. All right, folks. It's almost 6 o'clock. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome. Look to the Most High God. Await the kingdom. Gather amongst yourselves. Back away from caucasity. Avoid Gentiles. And for God's sakes, get that goddamn grin off your fucking faces.